Good morning and welcome to episode 8 of the JDS Philosophy mini lecture series. We've taken a few days off, and that actually brings us to our topic for the day. I'm your host, Jonas Spencer, barrel philosopher and author of the book, And They Shall Know You by the Trail: How the Paths We Take in Our Lives Deter- Dictate How We Perceive Reality. And today we are going to be discussing the whole reason I haven't necessarily been on that much in the last few days and why I haven't done a video for a couple days, and that is self care. And of all the concepts that exist out there, the one that I feel is probably taught the least and yet is probably the most critical step in everything is self care. It's almost like taking care of oneself has become viewed as so selfish that we're discouraged from doing it. In rather, we're pushed towards spending our time in other people's ideas of what we should be doing. And as time goes on, that'll start to wear on you. And you start to feel tired all the way through. Like, you want to go to bed at like noon because you feel tired, but you're at work and you got to keep going. And you don't know why. You slept all night last night. You should be feeling good. And it's because you've hit that point that I like to refer to as soul tired. And when you hit soul tired, no amount of sleep is going to fix that. When you hit soul tired, you have to literally stop and take care of you. This can look like a lot of different things to a lot of different people. I know people that their idea of self care is taking a hot bubble bath. I know people that their idea of self care is going and hiking a mountain. Me personally, I do fall into that go hike a mountain category. Other things I like to do for self care include participating in my hobbies. I like flying kites, believe it or not. I've got model rockets I build once in a while. Love listening to music. To be honest, in a lot of regards, doing these videos is even a form of self care for me. However, because it does have a little bit of a tie there where I am presenting things to support the philosophy brand that I kind of presented in my publishing imprint here and to help promote my book, it's got a little bit of a work edge to it that does leave me feeling tired at times. And sometimes I need to be able to just step away and connect to things that really matter. I encourage everybody, get out there and find something today for self care. And I want you to think about it like this: if you're on a plane with your kid and you feel like and the oxygen mask drops, do you know who you're supposed to put the mask on first? And a lot of people will instinctively give what comes off as the good parent answer. Oh, I get my kid's mask on first, make sure that they can breathe. But what they failed to think about is, so what happens if you're struggling to get your kid's mask on and you haven't put your mask on yet, and all of a sudden you pass out? Who's going to be there for your kid? Who'll make sure they get their mask on so they don't pass out as well? And as hard as it is to hear, as long as we make sure we have our mask on and take care of ourselves, It doesn't matter in that moment, for the few seconds that it will take, if the kid passes out for a minute, as long as you got your mask on, then you can get their mask on still. And that will bring them back. But if you don't get your mask on first, what are you supposed to do then? That's both of you. And in life, it's the same thing. If we don't take care of ourselves, if you don't take care of your body, your soul, make sure you're eating a good meal, making sure you're drinking plenty of water, taking care of making sure that there's peace in your soul, taking time for being mindful, and ensuring that you remain in the moment, the days, they become so much smoother. They flow so much better. And you begin to find growth within yourself you didn't even know was there. I know I've got a lot of goals going into this upcoming week, and actually a lot of changes I'm making that drop right into those self-care lines. So get out there and find yourself a form of self-care, whatever it looks like for you, but get out there and do it. Take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful day. Love you guys. If you like these messages, would like to hear more, please like, follow, and subscribe here on my Facebook page, and jump over to my YouTube channel as well, JDS Philosophy over on YouTube. And I do post these videos there, and occasionally some other content too. So I would love it if you guys popped over. Please leave comments. I love getting feedback. Please reach out. Let me know what you think of what I'm doing. You have a blessed day.